Welcome back to our channel. If you are a true believer, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. God bless. Now, let me take you on a journey into one of the Bible's most intriguing mysteries. How did the giants survive the Great Flood? Today, we uncover the shocking truth as told by Moses. Join us as we explore ancient texts, dive into biblical accounts, and reveal the hidden secrets of these mighty beings. Make sure to stay until the end. What you discover may change your understanding of biblical history forever. To understand how the giants survived, we first need to explore their origins. The Bible introduces these beings in Genesis 6:1-4, describing them as the Nephilim, the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. These giants, also known as the mighty men of old, were renowned for their extraordinary strength and size. Genesis 6:4 states, "The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown." The term sons of God has sparked considerable debate among scholars and theologians. Some interpretations suggest that these sons of God were fallen angels who descended to earth and took human wives, resulting in the birth of the Nephilim. This view is supported by ancient texts like the Book of Enoch, which expands on the narrative, describing the angels' descent and their subsequent corruption. Another interpretation posits that the sons of God were powerful human rulers, or descendants of Seth, Adam's righteous son, who intermarried with the daughters of men from the lineage of Cain. This union, according to some scholars, led to the birth of these heroic figures known as the Nephilim. Regardless of their origins, the presence of the Nephilim on earth had a profound impact. These giants were not merely physical behemoths, but were also influential figures, often seen as warriors, leaders, and men of great renown. Their extraordinary abilities and sheer size made them both revered and feared by the people around them. The existence of the Nephilim is not confined to the biblical narrative. Ancient cultures across the world have legends of giants, from the Greek Titans to the Norse Jotnar. These parallels suggest a shared human fascination with beings of immense power and size, raising intriguing questions about the possible historical or mythical connections. The Nephilim story, therefore, is one of mystery and wonder, deeply embedded in the human psyche. As we delve deeper into their biblical narrative, we must consider both the spiritual and historical contexts that shaped these stories. Understanding the origins of these giants sets the stage for uncovering how they might have survived the cataclysmic flood. Join us as we continue our exploration into the Nephilim's survival and the flood that was supposed to cleanse the earth of their influence. What happened next is nothing short of astonishing. According to the Bible, the Great Flood was a divine response to the corruption and wickedness that had spread across the earth. Genesis 6:5-7 describes God's sorrow over humanity's evil. The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. The Lord regretted that he had made human beings on the earth, and his heart was deeply troubled. So the Lord said, "I will wipe from the face of the earth the human race I have created." This decision set the stage for one of the most dramatic events in biblical history, the Great Flood. Genesis 7:11-12 vividly describes the cataclysm. In the 600th year of Noah's life, on the 17th day of the second month, the springs of the great deep burst forth, and the floodgates of the heavens were opened, and rain fell on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. As the floodwaters engulfed the earth, nearly all life perished. The waters rose to cover even the highest mountains, creating a vast, watery expanse. Noah, his family, and the animals on the ark were the only survivors of this divine judgment. The flood was meant to cleanse the earth of its iniquities, including the Nephilim, those giant offspring of the sons of God and daughters of men. But how thorough was this cleansing? Ancient texts and interpretations provide clues that some of these giants might have survived. How could this be possible? One theory suggests that the Nephilim found ways to withstand the flood, possibly by taking refuge in the ark or finding other means of survival. Another theory posits that the Nephilim's survival was due to their extraordinary strength and abilities, which might have enabled them to endure the catastrophic conditions of the flood. Additionally, some believe that the sons of God who fathered the Nephilim continued to propagate their lineage post-flood, ensuring the survival of these giants. There are also interpretations that suggest the Nephilim's influence persisted through Noah's lineage. Genesis 6:9 describes Noah as a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time. But it is possible that traces of the Nephilim lineage survived through intermarriage with Noah's descendants. These intriguing possibilities raise significant questions about the extent of the flood's impact and the resilience of the Nephilim. How did these giants continue to exist and thrive in the post-flood world? As we delve deeper, we will uncover more clues and insights into their mysterious survival. Join us in the next segment as we explore the survival theories and delve into the accounts provided by Moses, shedding light on the continued presence of giants after the flood. Several theories attempt to explain how the giants could have survived the flood. One compelling theory suggests that some Nephilim were aboard the ark. Genesis 6:18 states, "But I will establish my covenant with you, and you will enter the ark, you and your sons and your wife and your sons' wives with you." Could it be that Noah's family carried the Nephilim bloodline, ensuring their survival through the flood? This theory hinges on the possibility that the Nephilim's genetic traits were passed down through intermarriage with Noah's descendants. If true, it would mean that the giant bloodline continued, albeit diluted, through the generations that followed. Another intriguing theory posits that some Nephilim found refuge in remote, elevated areas untouched by the floodwaters. This idea aligns with ancient myths and legends from various cultures that speak of giants living in hidden, inaccessible places, often in mountains or deep caves. In the ancient world, high mountains and secluded areas were often seen as places of refuge and mystery. It's possible that some Nephilim, with their extraordinary abilities, managed to survive in these remote regions, beyond the reach of the floodwaters. Additionally, there are theories suggesting that the Nephilim's supernatural origins might have provided them with means of survival beyond human comprehension. As offspring of the sons of God, these beings might have possessed abilities that enabled them to withstand the flood's devastation. Some scholars also explore the possibility that the sons of God continued to father new generations of Nephilim even after the flood. This would imply that the presence of these angelic beings on earth did not end with the flood but persisted, leading to the resurgence of giants in the post-flood world. These survival theories, while speculative, open up fascinating avenues of exploration into the enduring mystery of the Nephilim. Whether through genetic inheritance, supernatural abilities, or continued divine intervention, the idea that giants could have persisted after the flood challenges our understanding of biblical history. As we continue our investigation, we will delve into the accounts provided by Moses, examining how the presence of giants persisted in the post-flood world and the implications of their survival for the Israelites. Moses provides further insights into the survival of giants in the post-flood world. In Numbers 13:33, the Israelites encounter the descendants of Anak, a giant clan. "We saw the Nephilim there. The descendants of Anak come from the Nephilim. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them." This passage suggests that the giants continued to exist and thrive even after the flood. This critical encounter occurs as the Israelites prepare to enter the Promised Land. Moses sends 12 spies to scout the land of Canaan, and upon their return, they report seeing the descendants of Anak, who are directly linked to the Nephilim. The spies' description of feeling like grasshoppers in comparison to these giants highlights the Nephilim's intimidating stature and strength. Moses' accounts reinforce the idea that the Nephilim lineage persisted through the flood, possibly through intermarriage with Noah's descendants or surviving in isolated regions. The mention of giants like the Anakim, Rephaim, and others in various parts of Canaan indicates that these formidable beings had established themselves in the land the Israelites were destined to inherit. The presence of giants in the Promised Land posed a significant challenge to the Israelites. These giants, with their immense size and strength, were not only physical obstacles, but also represented spiritual and psychological barriers. The fear and awe they inspired could have easily discouraged the Israelites from claiming their God-given inheritance. Throughout the journey to the Promised Land, Moses frequently references the giants, emphasizing the need for faith and courage in overcoming these formidable adversaries. In Deuteronomy 9, 1-2, Moses addresses the Israelites, saying, "Hear, O Israel, you are now about to cross the Jordan to go in and dispossess nations greater and stronger than you, with large cities that have walls up to the sky. The people are strong and tall, Anakites. You know about them and have heard it said, 'Who can stand up against the Anakites?'" These giants would later become significant adversaries for the Israelites in their quest for the Promised Land. The battles fought against these mighty beings were not just physical confrontations, but also spiritual tests, requiring the Israelites to rely on their faith and the power of God to secure victory. Understanding the survival and persistence of the Nephilim lineage through Moses' testimony provides crucial context for the Israelites' journey and the challenges they faced. The existence of these giants underscores the ongoing struggle between good and evil, faith and fear, that defines much of the biblical narrative. Join us in the final segment as we reflect on the enduring legacy of the Nephilim and their impact on biblical history, exploring the lessons we can draw from these ancient giants and their encounters with God's chosen people. The mystery of how the giants survived the flood offers a fascinating glimpse into the complexities of biblical history. Whether through divine intervention, survival in hidden refuges, or intermarriage with Noah's descendants, the continued presence of giants serves as a testament to the enduring mysteries of the Bible. What do you think about the survival of the giants? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video enlightening, please like, share, and subscribe for more biblical mysteries revealed. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Thank you for watching.